Morning, everybody. It's gonna be Tuesday, sometime late in March. I honestly don't know the date. I've been on vacation for a week, but gonna be working out here in the greenhouse. It's been a week of working on the garage, and I've been neglecting this place, so I need to do a little trimming, a little hard pruning for my San Marzano tomatoes and my cherry tomatoes. Time to let the ropes down a little bit on them and let them grow a little further up. If you look behind me, you can see some of them have actually started to come up, and then because I haven't been maintaining them, they started to tip over. So we're going to upright them, trim them up, and run them up the string a little bit further. So just take a look. We'll walk you through a couple of the techniques, pruning techniques that I'm using, and a couple different things that I'm going to do inside the greenhouse today. Should be a pretty short video. While I have it, anybody that thinks these aren't healthy, look at the size of that sucker coming off there. It's the size of my thumb. That's a pretty good sized little offshoot, and that happened in the last 5 days. But I wanted to bring you over here so you can see exactly what I'm trimming on these. Let me adjust the camera here so you can see it. And what I'm doing is I'm doing a hard prune. And basically anything below the first fruit, which is going to be down here at a camera view. Let me see if I can get you here. Any foliage below this, we're going to go ahead and take off. We're going to take all these suckers off. Each one of these, if you want to, you can clone the plant. I've got several clones working behind me. And all I do is I snip them off. I'll scrape the edge just to get the outside skin off, dip them in a rooting hormone, and set them in that hydroponic system behind me. And it takes about 2 weeks, and they'll throw roots out, and I can move them into here, and that allows me to keep my plants going and not use any seeds that I have. I also try to limit the amount of leaves that I'm leaving on, because any extra leaves that are coming on are just more that the actual plant itself doesn't get. You can see our little one here. This little guy here. And he's actually started to set fruit right here. So that's usually when I start to prune them. We'll take these all out and encourage them to keep going. And just so you can see what I'm doing here, there's a couple of them that have gotten long enough that now we let them down and start coiling the vine, much like this. And we'll keep doing circles with that as they come up. As they continue to grow up, we let them coil up at the bottom. You can see I let this one go a little too long, and it's got 3 stems. And basically what I've done is up at this point here, I'm back to a single stem. I'm waiting for these fruit to come off, and then those other stems will be pulled and removed so that I can continue it straight up. I'm gonna can those off. We use the cherries for eating. We use the San Marzanos for canning. We also have some radish down in here that are about ready to harvest that I do in containers. The carrots and garlic chives. And some watermelon radish. And these take a little longer, but I'm told they're worth it. So we're going to give it a try. And that's about all for today. I'm going to run into the wood shop, start finishing up the garage, and with any luck, be done with this thing here shortly.